Hi everybody, hi dear friends. Maybe I said to you before that there is a weekly meeting in Ann Arbor, and some friends, Americans and non-Americans from many nationalities, they gather and they are reading, citing Persian poems, and they try to translate it and also explain it. Several times I have been asked to go there and read Persian poems and translate them and explain them, but as far as I know, I'm so busy and no time for that, though I would like to do it. And also there are some lectures on UCLA in California, and also they are speaking about the Persian culture and Persian poets, but again I cannot go there. So I decided to go this way, which is easier for me and easier maybe for you that want to know more about Persian poets and poems. Before I said that I want to start from Rumi, which is very famous in the United States, but I think it's better to start from Saadi, because it's spring, it's in Persian New Year, it is the first day, and we are going to speak about the love poems of Saadi. Of course, I am not going to introduce all of his love poems because it's impossible, and I'm not going to introduce Saadi because again there is no enough time, and maybe you do not know, or you don't want to know, or you don't like to know the details about Saadi. Just I am going to give some necessary information about Saadi, then I cite one of his very beautiful poems and I translate it, and then I try to explain. First of all, I need to say Shiraz is a very beautiful city. It is in Iran and it has many nice things. It has a very wonderful weather, nice weather, pure weather, like Leiden in the Netherlands. And also the girls of Shiraz are famous for having beautiful eyes. And also wine of Shiraz, the same wine that you buy here from Aldi or Walmart or I don't know other supermarkets, Shiraz wine is originally from Shiraz in Iran, or maybe you say Shiraz, but this is Shiraz, S-H-I-R-A-Z, Shiraz. Shiraz wine is originally from that city, though this brand has the same name, but it's not as same as the original Shiraz wine. In fact, finding Shiraz wine even in Iran is very difficult, almost impossible. I mean, because Shiraz is, they make for themselves, it is homemade, and you must be very lucky that you have a Shirazi friend that then she or he gives you a bottle of Shiraz wine. So, and the other thing that is very famous about Shiraz is near Persepolis. You know Persepolis. If your history is good, you know Persepolis. Persepolis was one of the 7 capitals of Iran during the Achaemenids, during the Persian Empire, and it was burned by Alexander the Great. Yeah, he burned there because he was great, you know. Great people, they do these things. Anyway, and still remaining, and ruins of the Persepolis remains there, and it's so beautiful, so majestic, and many people, many tourists visit there. And also Shiraz has 2 or many other, but I'm going to speak about 2 other nice poets, masters of Persian language. One of them is Hafiz of Shiraz, that we say Hafiz Shirazi, and Saadi of Shiraz, that we say Saadi of Shiraz. We say Saadi Shirazi, okay? Then Saadi is the master of love poems. I think he was a great lover himself. He knew what is happening. So his love poems are wonderful. They are touching your heart. They are touching your soul. And you want to cry. You know what he's speaking about that. And he himself knows what he's speaking about that. He's a master of Persian language. In fact, the Persian language that these days we are speaking after 700 years after him is a language that he used. We are flowing. And there are many sayings in the Persian language nowadays people they use, and they are coming from his books. He has two main books, Golestan, which means rose garden, and Bustan, I think, has the same meaning. And they are very beautiful. They are very, very beautiful. And also some hard, difficult. About love poems, you know, it is a spring and it's a time of love and falling in love, if you didn't well already. So I am going to introduce one of the, and cite and read one of the Saadi poems about love. And also I would like to mention that Saadi was living during the time of Mongols. And he has mentioned about the Mongols himself in his book. You know, Mongols, when attacked in 13th century, they ruined most of the Asia and Europe. Nothing remained. Almost nothing remained. They killed, they plundered, they ruined everything. Just imagine, today, United States and Russia attacked each other with nuclear weapons. Nothing remains. What remains? Nothing. Almost nothing remains. The same happened in 13th century when Mongols attacked to Asia and Europe. They captured or occupied China and Iran in Asia. Just imagine when you because China is the dominant cultural power in the west of Asia, in the east of Asia, and Iran in the east of Asia. When you ruin these two countries, then nothing remains. It's quite clear for historians and people that they know these things. Okay, Saadi was living in that time, and he was a big traveler. He went almost everywhere in the known world of that day. Okay, he was a big traveler, and he's a very experienced man, and also funny. His book is very funny, and I would like to meet him. He's one of the persons that I would like to meet him, but it's too late for him and for me. Anyway, so he was living in 30th century, 700 years ago. And I'm not going to speak about him more than this because it's enough. Then I'm going to read one of his beautiful poems and translate it and explain about it. But before starting to read this book, I need to explain some keywords in this poem. Then you know what is happening. You have the enough information to see what he's speaking about, right? Okay. First word is Saraban. Saraban, you know, Saraban is camel driver. Sar means camel, ban means keeper or driver or something like that. So Saraban means camel driver, and camel drivers in that age, you know, they were like pilots in these days, you know, and they were very rude and impolite. They were speaking very impolite and harsh with the travelers of the caravan. Okay, I am speaking about caravan. Caravan is, I don't know how do you translate. I know, but I cannot do the same. In English, caravan, C-A-R-A-V-A-N. Caravan, something like that. Okay? Excuse my pronunciation. Yeah, caravan is, you know, about 400, 500 camels or horses or donkeys. They are going after each other, they attach to each other, and they carry the luggage of travelers and travelers themselves, and they go from this city to the other city in the ancient world, in the time of Silk Road, when we didn't have airports and jumbo jets. Okay, and the Sarabans were pilots of that day, but they were very rude, unlike the pilots of these days. Okay, they were very rude and harsh. I mean, as in Persian language, when somebody speaks very rude and impolite and harsh, we say, okay, he's speaking like charvadars. And charvadars close to Saravan. I think both of them are the same people, you know. So when you are speaking, when I am speaking so rude and impolite and harsh, then I am speaking like Sarabans, and Sarabans were like that. And yeah, I forgot I wanted to say something. Yeah, so we know the meaning of the caravan. We know the meaning of Saraban. Saraban is camel driver, and caravan, you know the meaning. And then we have the in this poem we have Ravan. Ravan is a Persian word, and yeah, it's a Persian word, and I don't know if Turkish people or I don't remember, or Arab people they use it. I don't remember. Yeah, you know about Saravans. What I wanted to say, you know, they are speaking like Al Pacino in a Scarface, even worse than that. If somebody speaks like Al Pacino in a Scarface, then he's speaking like Saravans, like Saravans. Then we have, okay, let's pay attention to Ravan. Ravan has many meanings. Two meanings that we have in this poem. One of them is Ravan, like current, current river, current water, or running water, or walking water, you know, Ravan, okay, Ravan. And the other meaning of Ravan is soul, soul, my soul. So we have two meanings. One of them is current, walking, and running. The other one is soul. It is they are the meaning of Ravan in this poem. All right. Then we have the word John. I think it's a very important word. John, like John Smith, but the same pronunciation, but different meaning. John, I think, yes, originally is Persian, but I have seen that many Turkish people, they are using that. I don't know about Arabic. I don't think that Arabs people, they are using John, or at least I didn't have seen that. I didn't see that. So, John is something like soul. If you have John, then you are alive. If you don't have John, then you are not alive. As long as I am alive, I have John. When I die, then I don't have John. Okay, this is something like soul. Or this tree, as long as it's alive and green, it has John. When it dries and dead, then it doesn't have John. It is the meaning of John. And also there are many, I mean, in religious stories and mythology, there are many stories about John. I mean, they are speaking when you are dying, your John goes out of your body. If you are a good person, then your John goes very fast. You die very fast. No pain, no suffering, nothing. Just you die very fast. Like I don't name. Yeah. Like him. Yeah. You die very fast. No problem, no pain, nothing. Finished. No problem for yourself, no problem for your families, friends, something. You die very fast. Because if you are a good person. If you are a bad person, then it takes a long time. You don't die easily. You stay in the bed for a long time, too much problem. Though I'm not saying that these stories are true. I know many good people that they are suffering for a long time. And there are bad people that they are dying instantly. In fact, there are other things about, I mean, how to, they say, for example, if you are suffering a lot and you are a good person, it means that God wants you suffer enough and be innocent enough and do not suffer in the other world. So, I mean, even they believe that. Again, they believe that even maybe good people suffer. It doesn't mean if you are suffering and you are not healthy or something, you are a bad person. But these are the stories about John. Okay? And also they are speaking about John, how it goes out of your body. When you are dying, John must go out of your body, like a spirit, like ghost, like soul, whatever. Some people, they say it is going out from your ears, mouth, nose, legs, hands, whatever. There are many stories about that. So we know this. We know the meaning of John, and we know the stories about John, how it goes out of the body. Okay. Now I am going to read the poem itself in Persian. and I put the music to make it more better, much better, beautiful, and then I come back and I translate it and I explain that. And I want to add that it is not all of the poem, it's just part of it. I abbreviate it. I have removed some parts of it. I have kept the more beautiful of it, and it is not all of that, but it is good enough. I mean, we could understand what is happening. Okay, then let me start citing the poem itself. Then we come back to the translation and explanation of that. ای ساربان، ای ساربان، آهسته رو، کآرام جانم می‌رود. ای ساربان، ای ساربان، آهسته رو، کآرام جانم می‌رود. وان دل که با خود داشتم، با دلستانم می‌رود. محمل بدار، محمل بدار ای ساربان، تندی مکن با کاروان، که از عشق سرو روان، گویی روانم می‌رود. با آن همه بیداد او، وین عهد بی بنیاد او، وین لطف بی بنیاد او، با آن همه بیداد او، وان عهد بی بنیاد او، وان لطف بی بنیاد او، در سینه دارم یاد او، یا بر زبانم می‌رود. بازآی و بر چشمم نشین، بازآی و بر چشمم نشین، ای دلستان نازنین، کآشوب و فریاد از زمین بر آسمانم می‌رود. کآشوب و فریاد از زمین بر آسمانم می‌رود. در رفتن جان از بدن، گویند هر نوعی سخن، من خود به چشم خویشتن دیدم که جانم می‌رود. دیدم که جانم می‌رود. Okay, I think it's super beautiful, really beautiful. So we are coming back to the translation. I start from the first verses. ای ساربان، آهسته رو، کآرام جانم می‌رود. Oh ساربان, go slowly, that the calm or relaxation of my heart or my John is living, she's living. Oh Saravan, go slowly, that the calm of my love, my heart is living. And the heart which I had with myself, I had before, not and that heart that I had with myself is going with my lover, is going with her. I don't have it all. Stop. محمل بدار ای ساربان، تندی مکن با کاروان. Stop. Stop, Saadi. Don't speak harsh with Kaarovan, with the troubles of Kaarovan. Stop, don't speak harsh. که از عشق سرو روان، گویی روانم. It seems that from the love of that walking cedar, in Persian we say sar, C-E-D-A-R, cedar, walking cedar, they resemble as cedar because she's tall, she's thin, she's perfect, okay, like young people, okay, she's perfect. In Persian language they resemble young people and beautiful people. I mean that they are tall, they are straight, no problem. They resemble as sar, as cedar, and walking cedar, because cedar is a thing in one place as a tree, but she's walking or he's walking, you know. As عشق سرو روان, that from the love of this walking cedar, it seems my soul is good. گویی روانم می‌رود. We have two Ravan in this verse. One of them is Ravan, means current, running, walking like a tree, like a river, running river, current river, okay? And the second Ravan both of them are the same word, different meanings and the same pronunciation. The second روان is soul. Okay, he's playing with words. که از عشقان سر به روان, from the love of that walking cedar. It seems my soul is going. The first one is walking, current. The other one is my soul. که از عشقان سر به روان, گویی روانم میرود. با آن همه بیداد بود, آن عهد بی بنیاد بود. With all of her, I mean, she was not fair to me. She was not just with me. She just ignored me. She didn't care about me. She was not kind with me most of the time. She was kind sometimes, not all of the time. And she broke all of her promises to me. She didn't meet me. She didn't like me or whatever. She played with me, okay? با آن همه بیداد بود. She was unjust to me. Sorry. با آن همه بیداد بود. Sorry. وان لطف بی بنیاد بود. Altogether, she was not kind with me. And she pretended that she didn't see me. She watched the other side, okay? با آن همه بیداد بود. و این عهد بی بنیاد بود. در سینه دارم یاد بود. یا بر زبانم میرود. Despite all of the things that she did with me, and all of them, not all of them, most of them were wrong, and she didn't like me. But again, I have her memory in my heart. Or it's going over my time, or I am speaking about her. All of the time, it doesn't matter what she did to me. I love her, and I care about her, and I am speaking about her, okay? One-sided, okay? باز آب بر چشمم نشین. ای دلستانم نازم. Come back, darling, and sit upon my eyes. In Persian, when we are so happy about somebody, and we say, okay, you are my guest, come on, sit on my eyes. It means you are the best. I like you, and come and sit instead of sitting on the couch, sit on my eyes, on my dearest part of my body. Please come and sit on my eyes, okay? Bazai, come back and sit on my eyes because you are dearest. I love you. در سینه بازآی و بر چشمم نشین. Come back and sit on my eyes. ای دلستان نازنین. Oh, my darling love. So much. Saadi is so naughty. He can seduce everybody he wants. I cannot resist myself. He speaks like sorry. کاشوب و فریاد از زمین بر آسمانم میرود. کاشوب و فریاد از زمین بر آسمانم میرود. That when you leave, I am so upset and I am crying and I am screaming. That the voice of my crying and screaming is going from earth to the sky. I am so upset and I am crying so loud. کاشوب و فریاد از زمین بر آسمانم میرود. در رفتن جان از بدن گویند هر نوعی سخن. How John is leaving the body, is going out of the body. Everybody is the translation. How, I am speaking about translation. How John is going out of the body. Everybody has a version. Everybody says a story. But, it's translation, sadly. But I saw with my own eyes that my John is living. You know how beautiful? He says, when she left, I saw that my John is going. It means that I'm dying. She was like my John, or she is like my John. So when she left, I died. Or when she was living, I was dying. And also, من خود به چشم خیشتن دیدم که جانم. And also I saw with my own eyes that my darling is going. So beautiful. So beautiful. I mean, I cannot even imagine that somebody could say better about the separation and asking to come back. It is so beautiful. It is end of it. Of course, he has better things and also Hafiz, and if I don't know if it works, and receive positive feedbacks from the people that they want to watch it. Maybe I continue and read the other poems of Saadi and also Hafiz about love and other things, and also Rumi and Khayyam. Okay, and what I want to say about that, this kind of poem, you call it sonnet, S-O-N-N-E-T. Excuse my pronunciation, and it has, you know, I mean, one word, it is repeating at the end of any verse. ای ساربان آهسته رو کآرام جانم میرود وان دل که خود داشتم با دلستانم میرود. You see the repetition of میرود means going. محمل بدار ای ساروان تندی مکن با کاروان که از عشق سر به روان گویی روانم میرود. Again میرود. You see the repetition of میرود many times and it makes the poem beautiful. I hope you like it, and I hope that I have given enough information about this poem. And Saadi, of course, I didn't become so sophisticated and detailed because I think it's not the proper place and time for it to do that. But maybe I do it later. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.